Hello and welcome to Awe and Wonder, a campus ministry podcast. Hello, Christian Murphy here with Campus Ministry. Today we're doing a video cast / podcast, so if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on Podbean or Spotify, thank you for joining us. This isn't so much a traditional episode as it is an update. Just wanted to touch base with you all. We are in the midst of Advent right now. We haven't had an episode in almost a month. Been a lot going on, and I wanted to just give you an update and just sort of fill you in on some of the great things that are going on here, give you a message of gratitude, thanks, and a little quick reflection here as we find ourselves getting closer and closer to finals, as we find ourselves getting closer and closer to the Christmas holiday. There's a lot of great things happening. There's also a lot of things to pray for too. So as I said before, we haven't had an episode in a little bit because we've been pretty busy with some things with regards to the Thanksgiving food drive and preparing for the Christmas gift drive and what that looks like this year. So I wanted to mention those two things, and I wanted to give a response here to the wonderful charity that was displayed here on our campus. I think it's really important that we do the best we can to always report back to the community and let the community know about the donations and how all these things go. And this year was really different. Usually during this time we get to have events, different things on campus, community opportunities, and with that in mind, I want to tell you a bit about how the Thanksgiving food drive went. Some of you may have saw some of the write-ups from on campus, or if you're on Instagram, on the St. Joseph's College Campus Ministry Instagram, you saw some of the updates on that. Overall, going into this year, I was very nervous about how donations would look. We have a tradition of having a really wonderful Thanksgiving food drive, as well as our Christmas gift drive. And I'll be honest with you, entering into this fall semester, I was really nervous about what this all would look like because we're all in such tough times right now. And I was nervous about asking for donations because I know for some people that's not realistic right now, and I totally get it. People are losing their jobs, families are in crunch time right now to just keep it together. And I get it, I really do. So I was extremely nervous about all those things, and just again trying to be really sensitive to the various needs of our community partners who rely on our donations while also being aware of our own community and realizing that this is a tough year. My expectations were pretty low this year, not because I don't believe in our community and the people here, but just because I didn't want there to be any misleading of what everyone had to do. I didn't want people to feel like they had to step up and do what they normally do because things are different. Having said that, we got so many donations this year for the Thanksgiving food drive. It was insane. It was awesome. It was just incredible. I still am in awe. You could tell. I speechless really by how much everyone gave. And at first I was really shocked, and I was, oh my gosh, this is incredible. But then I wasn't, because I thought about it and said, we're now in Advent, right? Advent is the season of waiting for us Catholics and Christians. We are in waiting and preparing for the birth of our Lord Christ. And this is a really important time. And actually, technically, it's a new year for us. For us, so 2020 is over for us, which is pretty exciting, right? Because we are now in a new liturgical year, which means we sort of flip the page and move on to a new season, a new calendar year in the Catholic Church, which is very exciting. It's nice to move forward a little bit. But in the season of Advent, there's a lot of opportunity to reflect on the feeling of waiting, preparing ourselves in waiting for the Christmas celebration. And so thinking about the donations that came in for Thanksgiving and then thinking about Advent, it made me realize I think so many of you in our St. Joseph's College community have been in a season of waiting for an opportunity to give back. And I think when opportunities are presented to you, throughout the history of me being here and being a student here at this college, I've realized whenever opportunities arise, people step up. And so at first I was surprised and I was shocked. I said, look at all these donations. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then when I really thought about it, I wasn't surprised because so many of you have been waiting for opportunities to help, opportunities to do something. And that's what makes you awesome. And that's what makes this community so great. And the students and faculty and staff, that's what makes everybody so special here. And you know that being part of this community. So I wasn't surprised. I was honored to see everything and to see everyone step up, and all the people sending messages, reaching out, saying that they're so happy that they could do something, that they could help. It's so great. It's incredible. I want to tell you a little bit about logistically how these donations work, because I think it's important for you to see a little bit of behind the scenes. So if you're on our Instagram page, you saw some of it. I tried to share a little bit with you about the donation process. We had 4 partners this year for the Thanksgiving food drive: LI Cares, Long Island Cares, Wyandanch Homes and Property Development, Lighthouse Mission, and Masjid Pantry. So the way that it worked was we collected donations. I am in touch with these organizations throughout the year about what they need, different things of that nature. And we kind of have an idea of who needs what and how that works. So we collect donations, and then we disperse them to those places. To give you an idea of how much we got this year, I was able to fill the bed of my truck 5 times for donations to all these places, which is incredible. Each place was able to get a full truck of materials. Masjid Pantry got a trunk load, thanks to the MSA Club, who stepped up and offered that community partner, a new partner for us that we're going to offer donations to, which is really exciting. They stepped up and said, "Hey, we have a place that needs some help. Could we maybe collaborate?" So I said, "Of course, it's awesome. Anytime a student comes up with an idea, it's the best. It really makes it all so full circle." And then I filled my truck up a bunch of times and went to Lighthouse Mission, LI Cares, and Wyandanch Homes and Properties Development. And Wyandanch, a lot of you gave gift cards, Stop and Shop gift cards. Those gift cards went to Wyandanch for them to buy turkeys. Well, for us to buy turkeys for them. So another fun little tradition is go bring the donations there, then go fill up a couple carts in Stop and Shop with turkeys, bring it back to them, and give them to the families. So it's really special. And so all of that got to happen the week of Thanksgiving, and all of the people that we gave to were so shocked and honored and humbled to see how much this community stepped up once again, and especially in the current time. So thank you for that. They thank you. I thank you. Just gratitude all around for all of that. It really was remarkable. Christmas gift drive. So we have a wonderful tradition on this campus of doing a Christmas gift drive. For those of you who are new to the school and not super familiar with it, it is a tradition where we have our Christmas tree in the lounge and we hang the tags of gift recommendations or gift ideas for people in the Wyandanch area who are in need. We work with Wyandanch Homes and Properties Development, and basically these families are considered under the poverty line. They're struggling to make ends meet, and this organization helps provide agents to each family, almost as sponsorships in a sense, where they check in with them, make sure they're getting the things that they need, that they have employment, that their house is okay, all these types of things, that their children are being cared for in the way that they need to be. And so we've had a wonderful connection with them for many years now. And what we get to do is we provide their Christmas gifts. And we do this especially for the children to make sure that the families, because a lot of these families have to take on extra work during the holiday season. And this year especially is very tough for these families. So what we've done is we have decided that we're going to do gift cards this year. And so some of you saw this email go out a week or two ago about doing gift cards instead of the Christmas gifts. We just didn't see that it was feasible to do the Christmas gifts the way we normally do because of the inability to connect with everyone on campus the way we normally do. And we wanted to be reasonable and smart with the way that we do this, because as much as I love having all these gifts and giving them to the kids and seeing all of that joy, it's really, really special. It's not worth the risk of people getting sick, and also the risk of it not being able to be done properly without the help. I mean, so many volunteers step up to help campus ministry with this task every year. We do our big wrap party, delivering the gifts. It's a huge ordeal. It's a lot of work, and it's awesome work. It's some of the best stuff we get to do, but it's a lot, and not being able to do it the way we normally do it this year. We have to think smart and think in a sustainable way that we could still help this community partner and not try to be superheroes and do something that might not be as helpful for them this year. So in talking with the organization, we decided that gift cards was the best route for those families then to be able to decide how they want to purchase their gifts, if they want the organization to purchase them for them, or if they want to just shop online, if they're nervous themselves, all those types of things. It makes it a lot easier too for these families to, have a smart holiday, have a safe holiday. So again, much like Thanksgiving, went into this year thinking, okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We'll do the best we can, but we're not going to stress anybody out about these donations, and we'll just, pray for the best, and whatever we get, the effort is what matters. We are close to $1,500 in gift card donations, which is incredible. It's insane. It's amazing. Our goal was about 800 to 1,000. Really, we didn't set too much of a goal because we wanted to just make sure that whatever we got, and we just keep in dialogue with our community partner, and they were really understanding, and they kind of were willing to face the fact that they might not be anything this year because of the circumstances. So to get almost $1,500 worth is just amazing. Again, back to the message of Advent. I got the sense here that so many of you are just waiting for an opportunity to do something, and you did. So many of you are just waiting for a chance to have your number called, to step up and do something, and you did. And so, again, extremely grateful for that. As I said before, this is not a traditional episode. This is really more of an update. Just wanted to say thank you to you all. Thank you all for your generosity, your prayers, your messages. There are many of you who were not able to donate the way that you normally do, donated with just really kind messages, reaching out, saying, hey, praying for you and praying for the mission of what you're doing and what the community's doing. And I think that's really important too. So for those of you who may find yourself in a position where you're not feeling like you're doing enough, or you're not in a position this year to do what you usually do, or maybe you did donate and you're still feeling like, I didn't do enough. I think a lot of us are feeling that way. I think it's really important to give yourself credit for the effort and for the intention. In our Catholic faith, there's a term that gets thrown around a lot, examining the state of your heart, right? What is the state of your heart? Where are you? And what are your intentions? And I think that's really, really important, and it goes a long way. Yes, donations are important. Yes, good deeds are vital, right? We must do those things. But nothing is worth it if our intention isn't honorable, right? If the intention isn't good, if our heart isn't in the right place, then really what's the point? And I think so many of you have such wonderful hearts and are in the right place, and your intention is so honorable, and that really matters. So this Christmas season, this Advent season, as we're entering into this experience, and some of us may be feeling a little bit down, missing family, missing these opportunities and different things of that nature, I invite you to look at the state of your heart. Think about that. Think about what you could do for the state of other people's hearts. Maybe write some letters, maybe extend a reaching hand to some people through phone calls. Find a way to help in those kinds of circumstances, and realize that it's the effort that really matters. People know when you care. They really do. And so if you just find ways that you can share that caring in a safe way, I think that goes a really long way. I really do. That's something that I've been humbled with this year and been shown through our students and through the various members of our community, is that what is the intention and how can we help each other spiritually? So I wish you all a happy Advent season here. Be on the lookout for some other things from Campus Ministry. We have coming out on Tuesday, the 8th, we have a special Immaculate Conception Mass, a filmed Mass that we're going to stream for you. I'm really excited to have that opportunity. We miss being able to be in the chapel with you, so we gathered up and put together a little presentation for you that you're going to get on Tuesday. We have another great little Christmas finals gift, virtual gift for you all too, which will be a nice surprise towards final season. And overall, just wishing you all a wonderful season here as we close out this fall semester. Praying for you all, thinking of you all. Can't wait to be back with you all in new ways. And until we can do that, keeping up the great work that's being done here now. I'm really proud of this community. I'm proud of everything that we stand for and the things that we get to do together, no matter the circumstance. So God bless. Thank you for joining us here today, and I'll talk to you soon.